This is going to be a brief instructional video on my go-to card to pocket style effect. It's totally impromptu and can be used with one or several selections. Without further ado, let's just get straight into the explanation for this. And for this, I'll be using 4 cards as I did in my performance video. I'll leave a link to that in the description of this. And if you need to use that as a reference, it'll be easier to follow that way. So for this, I'll begin with the 4 aces. And the first thing you want to do is lose these in separate spots of the deck. Like so. And from here, for the control, I'm going to show you a variation on Dai Vernon's multiple card control, which looks something like this, where you'd have these outjogged and you let these fall, and then you go into your Hindu shuffle where you strip out this bottom 4 and you can control into the bottom that way. And that certainly works. However, in the performance video, the way I did it was going to first in-jog these 4 like this, and quickly, the smoothest way I found to do that is I square them in to about this point, and from here I have a relaxed grip and I have my thumb and my index contacting the sides of these 4 outjog cards. From here, I'll come over with this hand and grip in this middle style with my middle ring and pinky covering this front short edge. Index is curled on top, and then you have your thumb back here. Now you want to keep your fingers closed, however, I'm going to try to expose this as much as I can. So what you do is just square in with the middle, and it's going to angle all 4 of these, and continue squaring in until your middle contacts this front short edge of the deck. And now you can immediately transfer your grip and continue to pull these 4 selections down just a little bit, like so. And now remove your thumb back here, and you can use your ring and pinky to straighten those out, just like that. Try to show you again. So it should look something like that. And when you do this, be careful. You want to angle the deck back a little bit, so you're careful to not flash these back here. So one more time. You have them here. Now you're going to in-jog. Now as soon as I in-jog like this, I'm going to drag a small portion of cards back to cover that, like so. Just like in the traditional version where you allow them to fall forward, that's what we're doing here for the cover. Now once you're here, this hand grips the deck just like this, and now I'm going to angle it sideways and now bring it around, and now you can strip these out and execute the control, the Hindu shuffle. I think I lost one. So let me show you that again. Place these here. And jog and then square everything back just like that. My hand grips. And the reason you want to tilt the deck like this is because if you just bring it straight around, then you could potentially flash these outjogged cards here. So just tilt the deck a little bit and you can prevent that, and then again just go into the control. Now from here you should have the 4 selections on the bottom of the pack and ready to go into a gambler's cop. And there's 2 ways you can get into that from here. You can either buckle the bottom 4, catch a break above the 4th one, just like that, or as I did in the performance video, I just spread through, and then I catch a break above this fourth card here. And as I square everything up, you can maintain your break like that. Now I transfer into this middle, maintain that break with your thumb, as I move everything back just a little bit so that I can drop those bottom 4 cards into a gambler's cop, like this. So at speed, I would show the deck, close everything up, and now I got those in gambler's cop. You can play with the timing on this, but from here, you're immediately ready to come down. Let me show you again. It's in a cop. As soon as I do this and go to hand the deck out, we're going to set the deck down. I immediately bring my hand back, and you don't have to make a big thing out of this or go quickly as long as your ankles are covered. Just come down casually. You have these gambler's cop, and as soon as I get here, I can use my pinky to press these against the side of my pants so that I can show my hand empty before I go into my pocket, just like that. And then you can go and retrieve these, and then of course everything's examinable after that. So let me just run through that one more time. This is from the top. Begin with the 4 aces. Place them in different parts of the deck, like so. Execute this control. Display, deck shuffle. And then reveal those just like so. One quick tip on the angles: if you have the person directly in front of you, especially for the gambler's cop, if you just turn a little bit this way, that should give you perfect coverage. So now when I go into the gambler's cop and come down, should be in a good position here. So that's pretty much it. Thank you all for your support, and I hope you enjoy this.